Hey guys, Monkey Boy MK9 here, and today is my second video I have ever made, and it's going to be a tutorial, and I'm standing in a smeltery. Good for me. And this world is full of ore. Do not just ignore this. I cannot help it, because I set up this little thing over here to protect me from meteors that fall down, shoots its lasery nest powered by the spinny thingy-majiggy. And yeah, shoots its laser up, blows them up, but here come all the ore and stuff, and it just sprays around everywhere, and I'm too lazy to clean it all up. Yes. And I get bored sometimes, so I go around with a rocket launcher blowing everything up, including the villagers. Villagers are stupid. We all know that. Yeah. So, never mind that stuff over there. That's something else you might be seeing later. So, this mod is called Rotarycraft. It's a tech mod made by the amazing Rakus. Where you can get Rotarycraft and all his other mods will be in the description. Same with his YouTube channel. I will put that all in the description, I think. And I'm landed in lava. Okay. So, enough blabbering. Let's get right into it. So, the first thing you're probably going to want to craft is the book for Rotarycraft. Takes some iron, some paper, some redstone. And this is what it looks like. It's a book. When you open it up, everything, blabbers and screwdrivers and stuff and gears and oddly looking saw thing. I do know quite a bit about this mod, but yeah, so you can just look through this book once you start. Tells you all this stuff that I'm not going to read, and all that stuff. Yeah. Shaft load limits, flywheel load limits. I'm not going to show you the flywheels, I'm going to explain them eventually, but they do crash my game. Yeah. So once you can craft this, the next thing you're going to want to craft is this beautiful baby over here. The blast furnace. Redstone. Stone bricks. Don't know why the redstone's there, but whatever. So, this is it. And it's not powered by coal or anything. You can see it. Wayla says it has a temperature. Insignificant temperature or invalid items. Or invalid or missing items. Yep. So, and since it has a blast furnace, you're probably thinking, okay, we're making steel. Yep. We're making steel. So when you open it up, this is it. Here's your little temperature bar. And I think in whatever, the plains biome is just 30 degrees Celsius, always. That's nice. And why the leg? Who's spawning in? Huh. Yeah. So it looks like this. And on to how you use it. So, going to want to build something like this. You don't have to use stone. But you're going to want to put it there. You're going to want to bring yourself a lava bucket, sand, coal, and gunpowder, and some iron. What you're going to want to do is place the lava anywhere. So, as long as it's touching a side of it, you'll see it'll start to heat up. Why am I lagging so much? Dead. So, while this heats up, has to heat up to, I think, 630 degrees Celsius. This will take a while. Okay, let's move on to this one. So, something you could do here is just place 4 of them, and it won't take any longer to heat up. This one lava in the center will heat up all 4 of them to 630 degrees Celsius. And I'm not going to wait for this one to heat up. So let's just use this one. What we want to do is place your gunpowder at the bottom, coal in the middle, your sand at the top. It has to be in this order. And you can start making yourself some steel. You can see it starts glowing. The gunpowder is not always used up. So if you click that, most machines in Rotarycraft, if you have the book on you and you're in survival, oh, thank you, an achievement. Yay. Fireworks for me and leg. Yep, okay. So it always uses up a coal every time, but it doesn't always use up a sand. So I think sand's 50%, but yeah, click on that. Yep. That has to be at least 600 degrees. Where does it tell you? Boom. Nothing else. I have to go check something. Bye for now. Sorry guys, my mic unplugged. That was kind of horrible. But yeah. You have to use coal coke in here to get the bonus output. So, put it like that. Only use 1 coal. And you can smelt all of these at the same time. So it's much more efficient. So HSLA steel ingots, and my microphone is attempting to fall off again. Yep, it's on. Okay, so that'll just chug away, and you have almost heated up. So the uses for this steel: you can make steel blocks. Basically, looks like an iron block. It can be melted in the smeltery. Yep. So molten SLRs here, that's from before. Yep. You can make blocks out of it. Yeah, you can make blocks out of it. I don't think you can make casts out of it, but yep, you can make all Tinker's tools out of it. Yep, see shurikens. The H. Yep, there. You can also make a really powerful HAL steel crossbow. If you use flame string, I think it was, and a pink slimy crossbow arms, I think. But I forget. But yeah, it was really powerful. That may have just been a glitch, but whatever. Got myself a stack of steel. So yeah, how you make coal coke. I actually never thought I had to make coal coke, but apparently I do. Filtered material. Here, go back. It's just this. Has to be 400, and it's just that. Put this in here. Give me some coal coke. Gotta remove these. So I'll also put them in this one. Yep, it does eventually use up a gunpowder or something. Yep. So the thing with the bonus output is, once I get my iron, fire's really loud. So actually, I don't need this. You go in. Just put that in. Coal coke. I could actually make this with immersive engineering and get creosote oil, because immersive engineering coal coke I think works in there, but I may be wrong. So if I put 1 iron in there, there's a chance it may come out with 2. Let's put 3 in there. Yeah, I think the more you put in it, the higher the chance of a duplicate is. So you have to use this, the coal coke. Yeah, I put 9 in and I got 17 out. I may be completely wrong. But let's try that again. Put 9 in. See what we get. And yes, the hotter it is, the faster it works. Yeah, I got 1 extra. Just put all this in. Steel is basically the base of this mod. So in this one with the fire, it still has lava in it, except it's 114 degrees. 200 degrees hotter. Yep. Wait. Yeah, 200 degrees hotter. So then I added more fire onto the sides, but it's still 814. And you may be saying, well, maybe fire on the side doesn't heat it up. It completely does. See, temperature's going up. I don't know if it's because it's a different type of heat source, but yeah. So I surrounded this one in here completely with lava, and it only made it a tinsy-wincy bit hotter. So yeah. If you want the max heat without using any power or anything, do it like this with the... my mic almost fell off again. With the fire and the lava. Yep. Okay, so off what you can do with this stuff. 1 second. Perfect. Nope. Yes. Okay. So, this thingamabobber, the work table, it's basically Rotarycraft's crafting table. Craft all machines in it. It's crafted like this. Crafting table with some bricks, steel, stone slabs, and a piece of redstone. So once you have this thing, the next thing I'd probably make is something over there. You'd probably want to make this first. The shaft unit made by this. You get 3 of them. These base panels made like that. You get 3 of them. This is the first thing I'd make. See, it's made in the work table. It's the DC electric engine. And yes, the work table does keep its items in it when you go out. So it's this, the DC electric engine. Probably should say electric motor, but I don't care. It's very loud and annoying. Looks like this. Has its little shafter mabob. Shafter mabob. Nice words. So, looks like this. What you can do with it, give it a redstone signal. And it spins. And that's really loud. Really, really loud. Yeah, I turned it off. It just takes a while to slow down. See, it's slowing down. And it stopped. Yep. So next thing I would make would be this wood shaft. It can be any type of wood and a stick, just like this. Get 8 wood shafts. Be like this. And if you haven't made the connection already, spinny part, spinny part. Yeah. The shaft in this one is a bit too low for the engine. They don't exactly connect. But I think it's only for the... no. Quit. Okay. So, yep. It spins. They can be placed any way. This way, this way, this way. Up, down, up, and that way. They can also be placed on the roof like this. Yep. You can also place more than one. And if you look here, you can see there's a green box and a red box. If I get this. When I place you, you have a red box. You have a green box. So, anything in this red box is where this will transmit its power to. Anything in the green box is what's the item this is taking power in from. So I'll connect it like this, place another one, and another one. And the more you have, it doesn't actually make the engine slower, and you don't lose any power. Whole thing's spinning. And if you're thinking right now, okay, spinny bobs and shafts, what else can I do with this? Like, can I turn corners or something, or is it only a straight line? Of course you can turn corners. What did you expect? Next thing you want to make, gears. Just like this, the 3 gears. This is half buried in the item frame. It's the beveled gears. Well, gear. It's only half 1 gear for some reason. And my voice is kind of cracking. That sucks. HSLA steel ingot, shaft units, and base panels, and HSLA steel gear. Makes it go like that. And you can move these around. So like, input power from the south, and output it to the west. There, you've turned a corner. And I just have it set to input from the south, which is that way, and output up. So, there we go. Spinniness can now be moved in different corners. Get away from that annoying sound. Stop spinning. So next thing I would make is some pipe, liquid pipe. Steel and glass, you get 16. Looks like this. You can bend corners. Looks like this is missing a bit right there, it looks like. But, yep. Looks exactly like this. You can bend it in all sorts of different shapes. But yeah. It's pipe. I now have a solid block of pipe. There's some peeky holes in it. I wonder if you can shoot like an arrow or something through these holes. Shoot it through the hole. But yep. Next thing you can make. Steel gear. H-A-S-L-A, steel. I'm just going to call it steel. You can make an impeller. A propeller, impeller, or fan, nobody cares. It's an impeller. And it's used for this thingy over here. The pump. Pipe, pipe, pipe. Base panel, impeller, glass pane, steel, steel. Pump. Looks like this. It connects to pipe. Pipe connects to the side of it. And if you look inside it, it has that little wheel thing. You can I don't know if you can see it, but there, it's sticking out the bottom. So what is this pump used for? Well, to pump water. These things. Next thing. Reservoirs. Base panel just like that. It's a block, and it's full of water because when it rains it does fill up with water. But yep, when you right click it, you can see it's full of water. Well, it also tells you can sit in it. It is multi-block, so you can make giant pools. It will not connect up though. Nope. It will not connect up. They connect to the side, but they cannot connect up. See, and it spreads out the water. This one's full. Fix that. And they can just be put out like that. So, yeah, I'm off track a bit. Whatever. Shaft junctions. Base panels. Steel gear. Shaft unit. Steel ingot. And yeah, base panels. It'd be cool if you could like place them as a walkway. Looks like this. Power comes in from that different colored gear, and it outputs from both of these two sides. Or you can turn it around somehow. I'll show you later. And you can make it power come in here and come out there, so it's twice the torque. Are you done draining? You have small amounts. Yeah, I was draining this one before. So, time for the big demonstration on how it all works. I'll show how to make this thing later. So, got all your shaft. You have your shaft junction. It's in merging mode. So, what just happened? I got achievements from flicking a lever. Yay. But you see it's spinning. Yep. Yeah, it doesn't line up with that either. So you see it's coming here. I just messed up on what I was hoping I would do. Give it a second to slow down. I just messed up. Good for me. Stop making noise. Okay, so I'm going to turn on 1. This whole thing starts spinning. See, it comes down here. Beveled gears. Comes down here. It says dynamometer. I think I said that. So the power. It's 1.024 kilowatts. The torque is 4 Newton meters. The speed is 256 radians a second. That is nice, but it's not that fast. Comes here. Other bevel gears goes into here and goes to the pump. Pump is not spinning. I wonder why. So here it says its minimum power is that its minimum torque is 8 Newton meters. I only have 4. I think you may know what's coming up next. So, 1 produces 4 Newton meters of torque. 1 combining power, well, it's not going to make it spin any faster, but it will increase the torque. So, this now has 8 torque. You can see it says it's now 8 Newton meters. Comes down here. You can hear the pump going. And it actually takes away water blocks. You need a large amount before it actually doesn't take them away. But yeah. If you do swim anywhere near underneath this, it will hurt you. Quite a bit. And you can see the pressure is going up. Well, down. It's pumping it up. It's going through here. And if you look at this, it's going up. It's filling up my massively shaped reservoir, and that looks suspiciously like something. Yep. So I'm pretty sure that's all the time I have for today. Yep. So we left off where we had a pump going, and I got random achievements for flicking a lever. Good for me. And we're taking an infinite amount of water out of a small area and shoving it into this thing and running around on my splash pad. Whoopee ding. But, yep, that's all the time I have for today. So, I guess it's bye for now.